Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the Stock Market Morning Prep video for Thursday, March 12th. Well, we got a little bit of a push down on the daily charts. They look really kind of worse than what it was happening during the trading day, intraday. You could see the 5-minute spiders. We really didn't get anywhere. We did close at the lows. We were up a little bit, and they kind of reversed them. They double bottomed, and you could see that here, how they kind of popped them up. They tried to break out, and they failed, and then they tried again and failed again. So just really, if you're a scalper, you really made some decent money yesterday. If you're just trying to day trade for the day, we haven't gone anywhere. I mean, literally was just about 50, maybe $1 into spiders, which is nothing for that average true range and in the spiders. So we didn't go too far, which is a bullish sign. There are some bullish price action on some of the other indices that we follow, and two of the leaders showed some strength yesterday, which is nice. And this is where I'm thinking that we may just get a little bit of a bounce here. And that being said would be the Russell and, of course, the transportation, which are the two leaders of the five that we follow. I'm going to show that to you on the charts. Indicators are getting a little overstretched. We are, we've been down for like, 3-4 days, within one up day. So does that mean that ends the downtrend? We don't know, but it does look like we might get a little bit of a retracement rally today. And we're only going to know until, obviously, when the market opens. Now, we are up a little bit in the pre-market. That's a good sign. If we can hold through with these gains on the opening, then I think that what I'd be looking for today would be buying pullbacks into support for the trading day. Okay. That being said, let's go on to take a look at our daily chart. Now, I put a Fibonacci retracement from this area, this zone area, to the top of this high. And we're coming into a sweet spot. 60. I know you really can't see this, but it's 61.8% retracement is right here by my cursor. We just took out the 50. So we're right into that sweet spot where we can bounce in this little zone area here. So just keep that in mind. And as you can see, we didn't do anything last week. And then Friday we had that down day. We had a big pop on Monday, and then Tuesday and Wednesday. Like I said, this candle looks worse than what it is. If you looked at a 5-minute chart, what I just showed you, it doesn't look that bad. But we did close at the lows, and that's what made that big red candle. Okay. Now they have the transports here, shows a different story, as you can see. So we're clearly in a downtrend, lower lows and lower highs. We took back this little area of support. So now we have this tight little downtrend. Believe it or not, to me, this is still looking bullish. Now we do have some expansion in volatility. You could see that price action starting to move lower, but then we got back into this area here where we fill the gap just about. So that's a good sign. Now let's see if we can get back above this little downtrend area of resistance and above the 20, and then I think we might be able to get some sort of movement back to the upside. Remember, guys, a lot of the downtrend has been short-lived for the last 4 or 5 years, so just keep that in mind. I wouldn't look to be short right now. Intraday is fine, but if you're looking to build a position, I'd be looking for higher prices. Let it retrace back up by 50% of that, and then start to move lower again. Okay, but let's keep an eye on this for some upside targets where if we do get a retracement rally, where it may fail. And remember, monitor volume is very, very important. XLF, and this is another reason why we had a good move in the IWM. Obviously, 25% weighted in banks and financials, and you could see we had an inside day from the previous day, but the Russell was very, very strong yesterday. The futures were telling a different story. Actually, looked very, very well. It held a lot of the key areas of support and started ticking after hours, after the market closed. So that's a good sign here, okay, along with the transports. And you can see the IWM. Here's the Russell ETF. Again, just about filled the gap. I'd like to see us get back above the 20 today. And if we get it back to 20 again, then this thing could move higher. And the Russell does come into some seasonal strength too, by the way, along with the industrials. So it could have a good positive effect on the overall market going into the spring. I would love to see a decent correction between now and, let's say, mid to end of April, just to get through, to get every we can out of the market. And then I think we can really get a good, decent rally here and then challenge the highs, if not go higher. Okay, here's the diamonds. You could see same thing like the spiders, very, very weak yesterday. But again, really didn't go too much further than where we see it. Just basically kind of ticked at the end of the day lower. But we really didn't have much movement here. Okay, so we're looking for some sort of a retracement rally between today and tomorrow, and then we would need to reevaluate again. And again, the Qs actually hit their first target of the 50-day moving average. Next downside target is going to be this area here at 103.84, and then we would reevaluate if it broke down. If it did break down, then you're going to look to the bottom of this range, which by the time if it did get down to the 200-day would probably come up to right around here anyway. Okay, so that's it. Kind of quiet, but let's look for a retracement rally here, looking for pullbacks to buy into today if, in fact, we continue with the pre-market strength. If we start to sell off early in the morning and we start breaking down, then I'm going to reverse and start looking to sell rallies, okay? Just keep that in mind, guys. Make sure your analysis was correct with my analysis before you make any decision. Have a great day. We'll see you tomorrow. Take care.